At last, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. In this age of virus and dodgy live streams, we present to you from deep in the bunker, Blackbird and Crow.
I gave away my home. I gave away my home. I chose to be alone. I gave away my home. I gave away my home. I gave away my home, yeah. I chose to keep my soul. I gave away my home. I chose to keep my soul. I chose to keep my soul, yeah. I'll do it all alone if I can keep my soul. I chose to keep my soul. I chose to keep my soul, yeah. I'll do it all alone if I can keep my soul. I set myself free, yeah. I set myself free. That's how it had to be. I set myself free. Well, are they watching me? Are they watching me? I hope that they can see. I hope they're watching me. Said, are you watching me, Daddy? Are you watching me? I hope that you can see now. I hope you're watching me. Said, are you watching me, Daddy? Are you watching me? I hope that you can see. I hope you're watching me. I hope you're watching me. Find a new home. I won't always be alone. I'm gonna find a new home. I'm gonna find a new home. I'm gonna find a new home now. This time I'll take my soul. I'm gonna find a new home. 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 I'm gonna find How's it going, folks? Well, we've had some crack tonight. So, before I say anything else, can I just say, any of you that are watching now, the link that you are watching on, can you take it, copy it, and paste it everywhere you can think of? Like Artist Sport Network, Sunday 6.5. Is there anybody from Sunday 6.5 on there? We are on our Sound Guys YouTube channel. We did end up having a glitch with our own YouTube channel. We didn't get to the 1,000 subscribers, and we thought that it was okay if we ran it through a desktop. Not so. It kept coming up as private. So I won't harp on about it too much. All I want to say is, will yous please, for the love of bejesus, will yous please copy and paste the link everywhere you can think of. The RCC, Colleagues Quarantine. Thank you very much for that, RCC, for creating that stage, by the way. Fair play to yous. Yeah, it's a really good idea. Where else, Stephen? Can you think of anywhere else?
You said the 6.5 and stuff.
I said the
What about
6.5.
the Motley page and stuff like that, yeah?
Where?
The Motley page, yeah?
The Motley page. Oh, the Motley page. Hello, Pat.
Hello, Pat from Motley.
Maybe you're not watching yet. You might see it on the playback. I don't know. The Motley page. Just anywhere. Even our own, the Blackbird and Crow page. My Facebook page. Tag me in it. Shauna, if you're watching. I'm trying to think of people that might be watching that would be on my page as well. Just anywhere at all. Anywhere, plaster it everywhere, because we are not on our own YouTube channel tonight, unfortunately. It just the sound guy and the camera guy, they tried everything and it just wasn't happening, and that's why we're late.
Sorry for being late too, by the way.
Yeah, sorry for being
But
and
we're
then
here.
we were just about to start and Stephen's seat literally just caved in.
Yeah.
So that kind of we were feeling really tense, and that kind of broke the ice, which was good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going to do now? We're going to do Margaret the Martyr. It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. I'm going to talk a lot about Mother's Day actually tonight. Margaret the Martyr. How would that relate to Mother's Day? I think everybody in Ireland and most societies knows Margaret. Margaret isn't about a person in particular. It's a little bit of my granny. It's a little bit of my own mother. It's a little bit of stories that I've heard. But it's I think anybody with a mother, which is Ollie is, will recognise Margaret the Martyr. I was listening to a lot of Shane McGowan, and there's loads of stories about Paddy, but there's no stories about the woman that was sitting at home digging down the back of the couch for change because she was so piss poor, whilst Paddy was in England. So this is Margaret the Martyr. Margaret the Martyr was from Gore to Hork. She always wanted to sail to New York, but soon she had children and a husband to feed, and so she decided to give up her dream. Her man went to London to work the railway. She was left to survive while he was away, and she knew in her heart that he often did stray, but she daren't confront him. They had a mortgage to pay. Margaret, well, tell me, where are you now? Your children have left you, but they tell me they're proud. Your husband, he died young. You're left on your own. You sacrificed your life to end up alone. Well, Margaret, your story is not an uncommon one. The girls of this country were locked in their homes, slaves to their loved ones, used and abused. When they told you to give up, you should have refused. Margaret, Margaret, oh Margaret, Margaret, Margaret the martyr sits in a chair in a room full of victims to the old Irish ways. Her children don't visit, her food is served cold. Tell me, was it worth it? Now your story's told. Margaret, oh Margaret, Margaret, the martyr. Thank you. So have you all been like sharing this link? Is there? Do you know what? Is there anybody?
Satan,
Satan,
where are you?
Satan. Has anybody figured out where we are? Satan there. Satan. Has anybody actually figured out where we are? Is there anybody like on social medias?
No,
Really?
nobody's figured it out.
Oh shit.
John Weinberger says greetings from the Philadelphia bunker. Tom Lonergan wants everyone to know he's alive. Caroline Crumley says a Donegal woman watching from Hawaii. You believe that?
Wow.
Aye.
Hello from Hawaii.
Ronan Leonard wants everybody to know he has a 55-inch TV.
Yes. Yes. I've got a sound bar now.
There's people saying hello from Ardmore, Derry, Manchester, the Cambrian Mountains and Wales. And there's even Amanda Bluss watching from India, where 2 Waynes.
Oh, hello. The aerial dancer. Oh, you're amazing.
Thank you for that update, Satan. Cheers.
Well,
He will be back to shortly. He will be back.
I feel better now. And now that Satan has let me know that there are people out there, so that's good. Right, so the next song we're going to do is called "The Planter and the Runaway," and I can't tell you who it's about because if I told you, I'd have to kill you. Seems like you knew me from before. Seemed like you knew where I had been. So why aren't you running? That's what they usually do. Ain't nothing new. You belong to someone else. Country roads are way-found kids. Of course you do. I can't understand why you're hanging around the filthy feet of a lost little wild one like me. Are you lost like me? Or just looking to taste the free? I just want to open for you. I've opened for you many times. Can you see that in my eyes? And I'd submit to you. Do anything you want me to. Do anything you asked me to do. I don't know what it is about you. You find a poem in everything I do. You do. From the arch in my back to the ways I move. Oh, I want you. Oh, and you bring me to a place of surrender. And I'd surrender for you. Do anything for you. Do anything you want me to. Do anything you asked me to. Do anything you want me to do. I keep expecting people to clap. It is weird. So, yeah. Well, people don't generally clap. No, it is strange though, because I'm able to just get into it as much as if I was at a gig. Like I'm feeling like I'm getting. This is really new to us. So like, you know, the way everyone and their grannies live streaming now. It's not something we would have done.
This is the first time we've ever done.
Yeah,
something like this.
never done anything like that. So, I don't know. It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good. I would definitely think about this.
I mean, I said it was weird, but it was good weird.
Yeah, good weird. Yeah. I'm here.
And it's essential.
In the safety of my bunker. I've been preparing for quarantine my whole fucking life, folks. That's all I can say. This is easy for me.
You said the F word.
Be grand. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to watch my language or watch what I'm saying too much, because I'll just come across then as a bit of a pleb. So.
Are we gonna use this thing next?
Yeah, I think so. So the next song that we're gonna do is called "The Ways That I Can Make You Suffer," and my therapist, he just happened to have a book. Paddy's probably going to be watching this back. he came in one day. I don't know whether he intentionally had the book or whether it really was just by accident. But it was a book called Games People Play, and it's basically about how we're all kind of working through our own crap in life by playing games. So relationships are almost like adult games. So like whether you're fighting over the dishwasher, maybe you're trying to work out your problems with your dad, and you're fighting with trying to get your partner to do the dishes, stuff like that. Anyway, so I started writing. We had this for another song, and I cannot play the harmonium, but I just pressed C. I just pressed C and just kept going, and this song poured out of me whilst I was very deep into the book Games People Play, and I sat at the end of my bed and I bawled my eyes out crying. I'm like, oh my God, you're a mess. You shouldn't be getting into a relationship with anybody. This is called The Ways That I Can Make You Suffer. I can be the dead baby from your mother. I can be the child that your father took as lover. I can be the pain that you're hiding at your core. I can be the liquor that you drank to fill the hole. I can be the red was in your eyes the day you struck her. I can be the gasp of breath you drew each time you took her. I can be the fear that you feel now when you see her. I can be the places that you hate now when you hear her. There are so many ways that I can make you suffer. And you know that you can't hide from me forever. Just walk with me, and soon you will discover that I can be your pleasure of a torture of a lover. And I will forever I wonder, do we have many tuned in now? Where's Satan? Where the fuck is Satan?
So you know I don't smoke, except when I'm on fire. 206 people watching this, with nothing better to do, obviously. So there's a hello from Anthony Moore in Dublin. There's some mysterious who are watching in Carndonna. Andre's in Germany.
Oh, hello from Germany. Hello.
Shawnee Love in Camden.
Oh, hello, Shawnee.
Lisa Kaufman in Sligo. Brian Donnelly in Scotland. Johnny Jukebox sends positive vibes from Kilkenny.
Oh, deadly. Hello, Johnny. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello.
Oscar O'Neill says, Happy Mother's Day to Berna.
Oh, Jesus, yes. Yes, we were getting to Berna, Oscar. We were. I'll get to it later. There's a Mother's Day song. There's a Mother's Day song that we're going to do later, so we'll get to it later.
Ronan Leonard wants to know how my pal Boris Johnson is doing. He's no friend of mine, Ronan, but I'll be paying a wee visit after this gig. John Dominic Downey sitting watching us in Kildare, God help us. Valerie Bell in Southampton. Evan Nesbitt in Oma. Graham Walsh in Dublin. Ralph Hennig sitting over in Berlin. And Dave also is sitting watching in the wilds of the North Yorkshire moors.
Cool.
Sarah sends love and good energy from Italy. And Christina Uspis is watching from Bucharest. And my mammy says, lovely singing and music.
Oh, really? Class. Hello, Hazard's mammy.
Fair play to the devil. I think he was 2 meters away there the whole time.
It's Mother's Day, so Satan's mammy. What was it like to birth Satan? What was that like? Send us a wee message.
That would have been an experience.
Okay, what are we doing next? Where?
What is on the old list?
Hang on. It's here. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do Sweet Surrender. Sweet Surrender next. Okay. I hope we haven't done this live for a wee while.
That's right. Yeah.
So, okay, bear with us. Like, if we don't do even our own songs, we don't do them for a while.
We've actually never played this song live with just the two of us either. I don't think
so.
No.
I'm trying to think.
So
oh no, we did that time we were down in Blessings Bar in Cavan. Do you remember?
Oh yes.
Yeah, and we did it in Club Yall as well. Okay. Sorry, we'll give it a bash. Well, it has been too many years of standing strong with living in fear. Pushing away all that is dear and running when love gets near. When love gets near. I'm older now and deep down I know that I will forever be a tortured soul. A woman on fire, but I am out of control. For too long I have relied on the fight that is in me. But with each year I get tired and weary. I need surrender, sweet surrender. I can't stay like this For too long I have relied on the fight that is in me. But with each year I get tired and weary. I need surrender, sweet surrender. I can't stay like this forever. I need surrender. I need surrender, sweet, sweet surrender. I can't stay like this forever. I need surrender. I need surrender, sweet surrender. I can't stay like this forever. I need surrender. I need surrender, sweet, sweet surrender. I can't stay like this forever. I need surrender. I need surrender, sweet surrender. I can't stay like this forever. I need surrender. I need surrender, sweet, sweet surrender. I can't stay like this forever. I need surrender. I don't know what happened there. I'm just going to say again, I'm just very conscious of the fact that there may be a lot of people on our YouTube channel that are still like, where the fuck are they?
Tell them. Let them all know.
So it's really important, the event page, and just all the pages that we mentioned, just anywhere that you can get. If there's 200 of yous, you should be able, with social media these days, you should be able to get the word out to everybody else. You know that this is where we are. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, there will be a playback and all, so it's grand. But you know yourselves. You know yourselves. I'm actually feeling very relaxed about this. This is weirdly good for me. I do a thing called Sunday 6.5, which is like every week I update a Spotify playlist, and rather than like normally people invite friends, they invite people that they like to their house. I never do this. I never invite people. Stephen's been in my house. I have 2 daughters. They're in my house, and really, apart from one other person, there hasn't really been another person in my house in the last 7 years.
Yeah.
So I'm not one for inviting people around anyway. So this form of connecting is something that I've already. This feels very
Delved
natural to
into,
me.
Yeah.
So like
you have been experimenting with it.
we'll all be like listen to the Spotify playlist at exactly the same time, and I'm like putting love out there. So I've practiced how to put out my vibes. So
over the airwaves.
yeah, so this feels pretty natural to me, actually. Weirdly natural. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting this. Were you expecting it? How are you feeling about it?
At the beginning I was really, really nervous. I thought you could see, and then when the chair broke, I was like, "Oh God, now the universe is telling us something."
That was really funny.
I'm a lot more comfortable now, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do a pox on you now. Well, a lot of controversy over a pox on you. Satan. Satan in there. It's actually about Satan. I'm not. Well, I think I actually did say who Satan was earlier on, didn't I?
Did you? Yeah. All right.
I think I'm not going to say who it is. So a pox on you is a very it's an angry little bastard. It is. It is.
You said another bad word. Just saying.
What did you say?
Just saying.
Yeah. I am trying. To be honest, I'm trying harder not to watch what I'm saying than to watch my language. I think that's more important.
Yeah.
Like, if this is the thing now, the music industry, this is what it's going to be. I certainly don't want to be curbing my fuckery for the sake of it. So you may get used to it, folks. Okay, we'll do a pox on you.
Cool.
You just started playing there, and I was just thinking,
I did just start
what's
playing,
the first line?
but I realised
No, you
I
started.
would need a tuner, yeah.
You started playing, and I was thinking, hang on a second, what's the first line?
So I'm going to tune, and you're going to think of the first line.
Hang on.
Strange wee.
Strange wee house, strange wee man. Right. Just gonna have more wine while Stephen is
Yeah.
tuning.
They go
I'm
flat with the
incredibly
heat.
comfortable.
as she fills up her wine, almost to the brim.
Do you remember I did that last night?
That's right, yeah. Glug, 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 glug. Sound check last night with some crack actually.
Sound check was some crack. We had to replace basically all the booze.
The entire set.
Apart from the bog roll. Oh, hang on. Speaking of bog roll. Speaking of bog roll. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
So there was a complaint about all the bog roll, and I just thought that it's important to let people know that we are actually donating all the bog roll to IBS Ireland when all this is over. I don't know what you're laughing at. It's not funny. So it's all going to a very good cause. No roll is going to go to use.
Yeah.
Or
get wasted.
Will get wasted. That's
every single sheet of every single roll will be used.
it'll all be put to
promise,
good use. Yeah, it'll all go to vulnerable bums.
Yeah.
I hope these are all.
I just hear all of the laughing in there. Now.
So I just, for anybody who's worried about that, that's a concern. Don't be worried about that. Right.
And we bought them as ethically as we possibly could too. We went into like loads of different shops at loads of different times.
We went into separate shops. Every frickin' packet, we went into a separate shop. Yeah. Came out with a packet each, and then
there's loads left for everybody.
There's loads. We're gonna do so much good in this country with all that toilet roll.
Yeah.
Right, a pox on you.
No, that's an intro to it.
To get angry now. Channel all that bitterness now. Strange wee house, strange wee man, a curse was put on a strange wee woman. Highly reactive, I disagree. Lost and locked and bolted is he. Poems, potching, clouded in weed, dreaming up stories to escape his plea. A fine pair of runners has he, running from anything remotely real. A pox on you. Beware the curse of the witch, says he. Beware the curse of the witch, says he. He lay down with me. In a black dead room where no one could see, he lay down with me. He sentenced me to emotional purgatory. A pox on you. You lay down with me. I fell in love with you. You walked away from me. You walked away from me. A pox on you. A pox on you. A pox on you. A pox on you. And if it wasn't real, then what did I feel when you pressed your chest against me? You're afraid to feel. A pox on you. A pox on you. A pox on you. A pox on you. Yeah,
How
I
do you feel
channeled
after
that.
that?
Yeah, I channeled that
Good,
really
yeah.
well, really well. It's very important to say that that is an angry song, but I'm not so angry now.
Satan's here, he's here.
Oh, God.
He's back. Satan, would you be able to get me a can after you do the readings?
Do you deserve a can? I'll get you a can then. I'll get you a can now in a minute. Who the fuck was that song about? Huh? I have my suspicions about you swans, eh? Anyway, here's the latest update. Oh, there's old dolls watching as well. All the mammies are watching tonight, eh?
Hello, all the mommies. Happy Mother's Day.
Dirty faces are watching in Derry too.
Fucking hell yes. I fucking
Must
love
be
you
doing-
guys.
It's doing something right there. I don't know how you used to manage it, but Donald Cavan is watching.
Oh, hello, Donald. Hello.
Preston Wollaston is watching from Phoenix, Arizona.
Well, I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, and I loved it. What was the name of the bar? The Blues Room. The blue. No, it didn't. No. Anyway, love Phoenix, Arizona.
We have Lawrence Ducky watching from Dublin.
Hello, Lawrence. Hello, my Sunday 6.5er.
We have Jamie Harper in East Belfast, God help them. And,
I don't know you, James. I'm sorry.
God help them anyway. Joanna from Poland, Johnny Patton, Roscommon, Michelle and Galia, George Martin in
Galia.
Belgium.
Galia, Michelle and Galia. Hang on. Who's Michelle and Galia? Whoever's in Galia, how's it going?
Paul McCall wants to know who drinks Tennants.
That was Stephen. That was nothing to do with me.
And then the wizard himself, Donald McGinley, is sitting tuning his bagpipes.
Hello.
He'll sit and he says, thanks, Donald. You'll be rewarded in hell. Here you go, I'll get you a can now. Because you're behaving yourself. You're doing very well. You're not bad now.
Do you know this? You're a good source, Satan. Fair play to you.
Princess of the Ditch.
I would say he's happy about the coronavirus and stuff because nobody's going to mass. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Who's happy about the coronavirus?
Satan. Because nobody's going to mass.
That's true. Jesus, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Princess of the Dish, I think. I am really surprised at how much I'm loving this. Just like, so this is like a gig where it's not all people-y in here. It's just me in my bunker. But all the people are there. You're all out there. I really like this. I like this. I hope this does change the music industry and I get to do this a lot more. because I feel very safe. I feel very safe in here, but I'm also able to share, kind of like Sunday 6.5. Okay, so we're going to do Princess of the Ditch. Princess of the Ditch is a cover that we do on the album, but it's a really important cover. We do 2 covers and they're both really important. It was written by a man called Richie Healy from Kilkenny, an amazing songwriter. Oh my God. And Richie was supporting us at a gig in Kilkenny about, 5 years ago? 4 years ago?
About that, yeah.
Like
Close to
it
that,
was our kind of early days, and I was so taken with him. I was fucking smitten, just sitting completely smitten, going, who the hell is this guy? And the very last song that he did in his set was Princess of the Ditch, and I got really upset. And then when we were supposed to be starting, Richie Healy had me in the toilets bawling my eyes out. Really upset. It just really hit me. So it's a song that I would say I couldn't write, but I can feel. That's what I would say. That's the 2 covers that we have on the album. They're songs that I can't write yet because I can't bring my head to that place yet, but I can feel it when I hear it. And I think for myself, it's important to nurture that. So I'm very, very grateful to Richie, who let us cover this song. And you should look him up. He's amazing.
He's class.
Even his poems,
he's
he
deadly, yeah.
he writes poems on Facebook and stuff as well. He's very talented. Okay, so this is Princess of the Ditch. She was hanging on to Jesus with a newly emptied bottle, screaming through the nighttime, falling down the streets. I curse ye all to hell, my wounds they run that deep. He found her in her dollhouse days, with everyone away. He swore her to his silence for the games he made her play. She found him in his tower. She had to let him know that he took her life a second time for his secrets of the snow. Fill me my bottle, fill it to the brim, sting me with that whiskey, soak me in that gin. And if it ain't me to blame, well, if it ain't me to blame, then why do I own the shame? The frost it came in early through dark December's trees, played diamonds on her forehead as her tears began to freeze. She placed one last useless kiss on her slowly purpling lips. Her secrets fold, her story told, sweet princess of the ditch. Well, if it ain't me to blame, if it ain't me to blame, then why do I own the shame? That's a very vulnerable one. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Feels very weird to be getting that vulnerable in front of the camera.
Yeah.
That one was, I think that's the first time tonight where I'm just like, geez, you're doing it. Did it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have a look now, and I'm gonna have a look at the things.
We have a sheet there that is telling us to say things.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
that we wrote down.
Yeah. So we bog roll, IBS Ireland. Donations. So how do I put this? First and foremost, if you don't have any money, it's grand.
It's cool.
It's totally cool. But at the same stage, if you do, I think, I don't know, does anybody, even us, do we really understand fully how huge an impact that this is going to have, this
Not
whole thing
yet, no,
has
no.
on us as performers? Even the fact that we're sitting here tonight, it's a very, I don't know, it feels like there's a shift. I don't know if it's a permanent one or whether it's a temporary one, but it feels like that shift was happening for a long time. Like people were going more and more and more online, and it feels like it's possible that this has kind of pushed it.
We've been shoved into
Yeah,
it.
we've been, you
yeah,
know, I have to
definitely.
say I don't have a massive problem with it. I do love the live gig, of course. There's nothing like it. But I personally could get used to this. I think, I don't know. But what I want to say is, we are struggling artists at the moment. I do have a real job, in fairness. Hello, any Hill viewers out there?
I have a real
Hello.
job. I made I have a real job.
Stephen does not. The man is absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
No, but
Well put. Well, I'm not completely fucked.
No, you're not.
No.
I'm only joking.
But, oh, sorry.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
I forget what I was going to say. Donations. We have a PayPal link down and under. If you go down in the description link, you'll be able to see a PayPal.
Think of it as a tip.
Yeah.
A little tip jar.
Yeah.
If you want to throw something in, it's grand. If you don't, that's grand too. I would say as well, though, it's not just ourselves. Like when I say things have changed, things haven't just changed. Like there's performers everywhere at the moment that have kind of been, we've all been thrown into this arena now that we're not familiar with, and there are people who are really relying on tour money and you know,
Jesus. The amount of gigs that have
any
been
artists
cancelled,
that you're into, this is probably your best way of supporting them now, by throwing, even if it's only a quid, throw a quid into that
every little helps.
tip jar, donation link, whatever you want to call it, because I honestly do believe that there is a major struggle. It's not just ourselves, though. I don't want to be whining, because there's, what is it, 500,000 people in this country are going to lose their job.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we have a clue about the full impact of how this is going to affect all of us. But if you are somebody who listens to music, and you are somebody like the likes of the Motleys and stuff that fucking show up to live gigs and just are absolutely determined to make good live bands work, your only way of supporting us at the moment is this.
Yeah.
And yous are all here. Hello, Ronan.
Hello, everybody.
Any Motleys, do say hello. Do say hello. Right, so we are going to do... Will we do Shoot Me Down?
We will do Shoot Me Down.
Let's do Shoot Me Down. I don't know if there's anybody out there like who has not heard what Shoot Me Down is about. I tell everybody. I love telling people what Shoot Me Down is about.
Sure, there might be a couple you would know.
Okay, so Shoot Me Down is about... I had a guy called Paul Trujillo. I call him my surrogate dad. I met him about 6 years ago. he was over in Ireland booking another Irish act to do a tour of New Mexico. And he was staying in a hotel in Dunfanaghy for 3 days on the back end of his trip over to Ireland. And a barman in Arnold's hotel said, you need to go down to the Oyster and you need to hear Moira's Corn. This is before Blackbird and Crow. This is before I really took even songwriting seriously. He is the man that basically changed everything for me. So 2 months after that, he landed at the pub. He flew me over to Chicago. I played in Buddy Guy's Legends Club. We drove around in a Dodge Challenger for 10 days in Portland. It was
I'm really jealous,
amazing. It was a life. He basically took somebody who had just cut off from all of her biological family, recently divorced, in a council house that didn't even have a cooker or a fridge. I was up shit creek without a paddle, and he just lifted me out of the whole lot and showed me how my life could be. So I love Paul for that. But anyway, it was difficult to get there. There was some resistance from some people, and I wrote this song, and basically what I was saying in the song was, I'm going, folks.
I'm going to get on that plane.
And I did. It was great. This is Shoot Me Down. Shoot me down, boys. You'd love to shoot me down. Watch me drown, boys. You'd love to watch me drown. Hold me under till I no longer made a sound. Yeah. Keep me down, boys. You'd love to keep me down. Not this time, boys. I've got my ticket out of here. Not this time, boys. I no longer feel no fear. I'm moving on now. I cried my last tear. Yeah. Not this time, boys. I got my ticket out of here. Well, you didn't bank on this. You didn't think that I'd get out. No, you didn't count on this. Didn't think that I'd be found. I'm gonna take my chances. I'll scream and I will shout, and everybody's gonna know what you boys are all about. Yeah. Pull my strings, boys. You've been pulling my strings for far too long. Now you're scared, boys. You know that soon I will be gone. You know it's over, yeah. You know you done me wrong. Mark my words, boys. You're gonna pay for what you done. Well, you didn't bank on this. You didn't think that I'd get out. No, you didn't count on this. Didn't think that I'd be found. I'm gonna take my chances. I'll scream and I will shout, and everybody's gonna know what you boys are all about. Yeah. No, you didn't bank on this. You didn't think that I'd get out. No, you didn't count on this. Didn't think that I'd be found. I'm gonna take my chances, yeah. Scream and I'm gonna shout, and everybody's gonna know what you boys are all the clappers? Where are all the clappers? Okay, so Satan has appeared.
Satan's back. Oh, Jesus, here we fucking go now.
You know I'll always clap for you. So, there's a Rory Gallagher fan watching in Holland.
Hello, Rory Gallagher fan. Holland, cool.
Alistair Millard in Oxford. And Ant down in Leitrim. Sammy in Finland.
Jesus, yous are all over the place tonight, eh?
Finland's class, by the way. I would love to go to
Stephen never shuts up about Finland. Never.
Everybody should go to
Why?
They have a great education system.
Who wants to be educated? You want to be educated? Craig Gorman somehow got the internet working down in Lie. But, and Rufus Gaiman 86 says, Hail Satan as well. This is great for me.
Satan's getting a lot of support tonight.
getting a lot of
Yous
new followers.
heathens.
These followers are going to be handy for the impending apocalypse. Speaking of which, you know, I'm going to have to love you and leave you now. Have to fuck off back to hell. Have an army of demons to get in shape to wreak absolute havoc on Earth in the next week or so. So, I will come
You're a
back.
busy guy.
I will come back for the bog roll, though. I'll be needing a lot of that bog roll.
Do you have IBS yourself?
I do.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
all right.
ashamed of it either. It's a fucking great thing to have at times. Anyway, good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Satan.
I'll be thinking about you always. There's always a place in hell for you.
Oh, God.
Well, everybody, that was Satan. Thank you, Satan, by the way. Has Satan got a watch, actually? How do we have much time left?
Satan, do you believe in time?
Do you believe in... Are you a man of time? About 2 tunes.
About two
About
tunes.
2 tunes.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Which is well handy, because we
Which-
have exactly 2
Two
tunes
tunes.
left.
Now, we had said, okay, so we'll do the watch now anyway. Okay, I'm actually just going to look through and just very quickly. Okay, just before I do anything else, thank you to the people, the absolute shed load is that came onto our YouTube channel and subscribed.
Thank you.
Bloody hell.
There was loads.
Yeah, you know, when I put something out on Facebook like that, I am always very, very surprised. I think the Blackbird and Crow community is a really, I don't know, we're tight knit. We look after each other. Yeah, and it's really, really cool. On that note, I'm going to talk a bit about Alira and my T-shirt after this. But anyway, we're gonna do the Witch now. I think the Witch is my favourite song to perform because it just is. Excuse my language, but it's a massive fuck you to fucking, I don't know, it's small towns, previous management, previous partners. It covers everybody. The song is really, really important to me. I love it. I've been called a witch many times, folks. Many times. If I threw myself down at your altar and I proclaimed myself to be that harlot, that hooker, could you handle the role that you sought out as saviour? I suspect that you're but an immature soul, that your ego and your judgments have outwitted their home. I don't have the answers either, but I choose to go alone. My successes and my failures, I'll take them as my own. I am a harlot. I'm alive. never learned the art of keeping people guessing. I have no desire to waste my precious time on wanting, and somehow I have managed to make it thus far without learning the art of hiding and depraving my open heart. But I am the cursed. I am the damned. There's fire in my blood, boys, and there's pitchforks in your hands. I am the cursed. I am the damned. Fire in my blood and pitchforks in your hands. And my words, they move in the direction that the water does the moon. But so unfamiliar are these cycles that I stand to be accused. But my pen will not be silenced, and it cannot be destroyed. I'll write of devilment and of roguery, and I'll help you fill your void, boys. I am the cursed. I am the damned. There's fire in my blood, and there's pitchforks in your hands. I am the cursed. I am the damned. Fire in my blood, and pitchforks in your hands. No, my pen will not be silenced, and it cannot be destroyed. I'll write of devilment and of roguery, and I'll help you fill your void. No, my pen will not be silenced, and it cannot be destroyed. I'll write of devilment, of roguery, I'll help you fill your void. 'Cause I am the curse, I am the damned, fire in my blood and pitchforks in your hand. Yeah, I am the curse, I am the damned, fire in my blood and pitchforks in your hand. Yeah. I am the cursed, I am the damned. You can run me out of town, you can run me off your land. I am the cursed, I am the damned. Fire in my blood and pitchforks in your hand. Yeah. I am the cursed. I am the damned. And you can run me out of town, boys. You can run me off your land, but you'll never break me. For proud I stand, fire in my blood, and pitchforks in your hands. That felt very good, very good.
That was
Um,
fun. That was fun.
That was really good fun. Okay, so the last song. Before we go on to the last song, so you see my T-shirt is so pretty. It's so. This is This is. You talk about our lyric.
Hang on.
I'm always talking.
I have to change instruments and things. Hang on.
You don't have to change instruments just yet.
Just yet. Our Lyra is the T-shirt that she's wearing. Our Lyra
Pointing at my breasts.
is run by the really, really cool Mr. Stephen Crane.
Yes. So on that note, there are a number of people who have kept a serious distance away from us at all times that have helped us a lot tonight. And I mean a lot. As in this would not have happened only for them.
We
So,
would have been screwed, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
so they are Stephen Crane, O'Leary. I'm going to talk a wee bit more about that in a second. And Alan McLaughlin. Alan McLaughlin, he works for Emerald Guitars.
Emerald guitars. Yeah.
Emerald Guitars. He has given us a massive amount of help as well. Satan. Should we name Satan? Satan, do you want to be
Satan,
named?
would you like to be named? No, no. There is a shaking of the head there. No.
Satan wants to remain mysterious. And last but certainly not least, there's Jerry Craig. Jerry Craig was the first person to send us a message going, "Yous are going to do a live video. I'd be happy to help." At that point, we were literally just going to stick a mobile in a corner
Yeah.
and do a live video. It would not have been like this. I'm sure you can tell the standard of filming and
The
recording
It's
is
great.
way beyond what we
Thank
could have
you,
done
lads.
ourselves.
Cheers. Thank you
So
very much.
thank you very much, social distancers.
Yeah, yeah. They're 2 meters away.
Elbow.
That's right. At least 2 meters.
We really have been keeping, and there's been masks, and there's actually a quarantine helmet there and everything.
There is, yeah. And a couple of gas masks there behind us as well. Like, so.
They're a bit banjaxed, but they're good for effect.
Mm.
Right, is there anything else now that I need to say? O'Leary has been very good to me in general. He's very supportive of everything that I do. Stephen Crane runs O'Leary. He does amazing postcards. He has a magazine that he does. He does posters as well. They're really, really, I would say, nasty humor. Yeah, it's just my kind of humor. I love what he does. Please do support him. I think I had a GoFundMe page for Stephen Crane up recently. He was the first person that I chose to kind of plug the hell out of on the Blackbird and Crow page. I think it's really important to support our own, and especially at a time like this. So check out O'Leary on Facebook and send him a wee message if there's anything that you want specifically done or whatever. Okay, the last song that we're going to do, is it the last song? No.
This may be the last.
No,
tune.
you think it's that one, but it's not.
Blackbird? No.
No,
What
it's
is
not.
the last tune then?
We're going to do more Reagan. I'm just thinking,
Oh, right,
Pat
cool.
James. If Pat James isn't watching, he will be watching at some point. Maybe he didn't follow the link this time, but yeah, this is the last one. I don't know how we are for time. Somebody has just give us that.
Well.
So it's one more. And I'm choosing More Reagan. It is Mother's Day, and I said it in the preview, and this is my Mother's Day song. Oh, God. Because the whole idea of Morrigan was the Celtic goddess of war, death, and witches. She's the only Celtic female legend that I know of that really embraced the darkness and the power of that. And I think it's Mother's Day, and this is the Mother's Day that is marked as the one that Mother Earth has asserted her power, and not in a light-hearted way. She is telling us now that we need to cut the shit. And so I think it's a very fitting song. This is Morrigan. Happy Mother's Day, Mother Earth. You're doing a really good job, actually. I'll tell you, you know how to look after your own. Yeah, you do. Nari ko dali troanya geschul ist der Sande. Geschul ist der Sande. Geschul much good bouzouki playing, Stephen. It's very good. Okay, so I think that's us. I'm just gonna look through. Okay, so the only other thing is that I would say that we might do more of these. I feel incredibly comfortable. God, is anybody else loving quarantine? Is it just me? Like, this is my time. My time has come. It's quarantine time. I've been preparing for this for years. I really enjoyed tonight. I mean that completely genuinely, and I'm surprised to be saying that. I really enjoyed tonight.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, Stephen. How did it go for you?
Like I said,
Let me inside your head. Let me really in there, in there now.
Yeah,
Go deep, go deep.
I felt really scared and nervous at the start. No, I'm not.
Yeah, not at all.
That's deep, man.
I felt mad and sad.
Yeah.
But glad.
No, I am glad. First I was mad. No, I am glad.
I genuinely got a lot out of this, and part of me hopes that this is something that we can continue.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm sure we've gone over time. I haven't a clue what time it is. What is
Thanks to
time?
everybody that's watching. Though, you know.
And
That
thank you
was
for
cool.
watching. And let's do it again. Let's do it again. I think. Let us know what you think. Anyway, goodbye. Goodbye. What a lovely evening.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.